What is up, YouTube? Settle Blizzy here, coming at you with the highly requested Dinomist deck profile I've been running. I've been playing this deck for like 3 months on Dev Pro now and again, like just fucking around with it, playing for fun, and it's actually a pretty fun deck to run. Like, people kind of don't know how to play against it, and it's one of the only decks that can like successfully play around Wavering Eyes, like pendulum decks. I mean. Like, you can go ahead and activate your Wavering Eyes, but I'm either going to counter my Wavering Eyes or use one of my skills to just destroy that, and that's it. Or negate the whole thing. I forget what it does. It either negates it or it just like destroys one of my skills. That's it. But yeah, this deck's pretty goddamn fun, and it's like kind of budget too, like except for the extra deck. There's stuff in the extra deck that just hasn't been reprinted yet, so it's kind of expensive still. But the main deck and everything else is still kind of budget. Excuse me, I do not run Luster Pendulums, so you don't have to worry about those. I don't run the Dinoster build. I don't run any of that. I just got my own style, my own ratios, my own my own Dinomist deck profile, basically. And I'm very proud of it because I have a lot of fun with it, and I beat like every single one of my friends with this, and they play meta. At least once though. They usually kick my ass, but this deck's still pretty fun, and it can beat meta. Sometimes it's bad against Rogue, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm just show you guys what I'm talking about. So obviously we play 3 Rex because he's the best one. He's your best level 5. He's pretty much just the best Dinomist monster. There's not much more I can say about him. And then here's the best level 4, Terran. Nice stats, 1800. Attack over someone, search for any Dinomist card in your deck. I'm pretty sure it says card. Yes, it does. Any card. So you get to your combo pieces faster with Terran. That's why we run 3, plus level 4. Run 3 Ceratops, he's got a nice ass, like a Cyber Dragon effect. You can special summon him if you already got a Dinomist on the field. That's not Ceratops. Nice stats, 2100, and he's level 5, and we just like to make infinity in this deck. And then we run 3 Plesios, one of my favorites. The onboard effect is just crazy. Decrease your opponent's attack by like 600, basically. Sometimes even 700. It's just insane. But yeah, 3 of him because like rank 4 is a boss. And then we run 2 Stegosaurs. This is the last of the Dinomist monster lineup. Level 5, 3 scale. It's pretty cool. He's in here just because he's the better 3 scale, and I thought Brachion kind of sucked. I don't like Brachion. I ran him before, like, for a month straight, actually, and I was like, why does this deck suck? And I just took Brachion out, and I was like, oh, that's why. Brachion's just ass. But, yeah, Stegosaur, he's, level 4, and did I say he was level 5? I'm sorry about that. But yeah, rank 4s are the best, so yeah, that's why we run more level 4s. Yeah, it's the Dinomist lineup right there. And then going into my favorite part of the deck. That's right, we run Encounter Fairies, boy. 3 Guiding Ariadne. Then you guys ready for my my budget Counter Fairy lineup? We run 2 Alti Providences. I like this card. I really do. I'm going to run 3 of this card, 2 Strikes, and 2 Scoldings when I get everything for this. So, like, when you see the finalized Dinomist deck profile, like, next month, that's what you're going to see. It's not going to be so budget anymore. 2 Scoldings, because Scoldings is just fucking broken. This card would be so good if you didn't have to pay 3,000. Like, this card would be probably better than Strike. Yeah, it is better than Strike with Ariadne on the field. But, yeah. And then 1 warning, sorry, we're not in 2000 whatever anymore. And 1 Horn of Heaven because I'm a broke bitch. Like I said, these would be Solemn Strikes. I would run 3 Providences and only like 1 warning. Or, yeah, you know, you get the picture. That's the Counter Fairy lineup, and it works great. It really does. How do I pop the thing without any Luster Pendulums, you may say, or whatever? Usually I just like summon him to the field and it gets destroyed, or I just Wavering Eyes it, or like I forget what else I do. Or I just draw into it because there's tons of draw power in this deck. The 3 other traps, Dinomist Rush. You pretty much have to play this at 3. You could probably cut it to 2 if you wanted, if you had like a different style of play. But I play 3 of them just because I don't like to get OTK'd. So yeah, it's the last of the traps. Now on to the spells. The most important Dinomist spell is Charge. Just because it gives you a search, and with your combos you can just put another one back to hand. So like in the end phase you can just like resummon or normal summon or use its effect as special, make an infinity, take some monster and then pass, and then like just mess your opponent up with your counter traps face down too. And also run 3 upstart goblins because 47 card bills are sweet, right? Well, actually, I run 41 cards. I mean, what the hell am I saying? I can't even talk. 38 card build, basically, because I run 41 cards and I run 3 upstarts. Also run 3 Chicken Game. This card is really good in this deck. It's usually not my favorite, and I've never played this card in a deck ever. But Chicken Game is really good in this deck. I think it's good in Ignites too. But yeah, this deck like really utilizes Chicken Game because like if you got lower life points than your opponent and this card's on the field, they can't do shit. Like go ahead and set up an awesome board. I'm just gonna like mess it up or stop your Mass Pendulum summon unless you like kill my Chicken Game and like have a counter trap for like a Smashing Horn already or some shit for me. But yeah. That's the draw power, and then we run Wavering Eyes to counter your opponent's Wavering Eyes. You pretty much have to run 3 Wavering Eyes in the main in every single Pendulum build. This also helps you get your Ariadne plays off. And then we run 2 Terraforming because the field spell is awesome, and Dynamic Power Load. You could cut this, you could put this in the side if you want, but I'd rather have it in the main just in case I got a Cosmo matchup. And this card does wonders against the Cosmo matchup. This deck actually has a very strong Cosmo matchup. Like, I think I've beat every single Cosmo player I've played with this deck, including myself. I've tested this, like, I know I'm a loser. I've actually, like, sat down both sides of the table, played this deck, played my Cosmo deck, and, like, played them both to their highest potential, and won, like, 2 matches in a row using this deck. I was like, what the fuck? Why is my Dinomist better than my Pride and Joy? But yeah, that's the main deck. 41 cards, guys. On to the extra. Running Chimera Tech Fortress for the mirror, speaking of Cosmo. I mean, not the mirror, Cosmo matchup. We run 2 Castel because he's the most made rank 4. He's probably the most useful. And then we run Cowboy for game, and he's pretty. We run 1 Dark Rebellion XZ's Dragon, mostly for game. 1 Abyss Dweller for Cosmo matchup. 1 number 101, just because it's 101. Need space. Then for rank 5s, we run 1 Heart Earth. Never make it. Run 1 Volcasaurus. Hardly ever make it. Durandal. Never make it. Now, here's the most important part of the extra deck. 2 Cyber Dragon Novas. Sorry, I got a proxy. Yeah, 1 Nova, 1 Nova. This, sorry, my rats are drinking. They're making noises. Sorry. But yeah, and then we run 2 Cyber Dragon Infinity because we can make Infinity basically any turn we want. It's just a very good card, and we obviously want to make it. And then 1 Heart Earth Dragon for that 1 rare instance that you actually do get to summon this card, and then you make this card. Basically, if you can make this card, you win the game. You never will make this card, though, I promise you. It's just in there for show. But yeah, that's the extra 15. Then my shitty side that I got going on, I run 1 Regeki in the side, 2 Time Space Trap Holes and a Rafflesia. Yeah, I got a proxy for Rafflesia because I tried to pull her or whatever, trade for her. Could not get my hands on one. Nope, could not. No one wanted to trade a Rafflesia to Blake, and I couldn't pull one. I pulled 2 Alti Providences and Infinities, though. I guess that's good. But yeah, 2 Time Space and Rafflesia. That's a little combo I like to put in for the Odd Eyes matchup. And Pepe sometimes. And then for rogue matchups, we got 2 of the best one-off traps in the game, and then the best battle trap in the game, 2 mirror forces. You're definitely going to want these mirror forces against Yosenjus. They are so annoying. They will fucking cream this deck. Game 1, no problem. But game 2, put in some traps that mess up the normal summons, and you'll be alright. Now for the Ariadne mirror match annoyingness, we run 2 Smashing Horns. That's right. Get on my level. Just kidding. And then we run 2 Majesty's Fiends because it's a very ignorant card, and you basically summon Majesty's Fiend and attack for game. I mean, attack like 40 times and then it's game, because they basically have to draw into destruction or they lose. And then 3 Cyber Dragon Cores for the Cosmo matchup. Yes, this deck has a crazy Cosmo matchup, like I just said. Yeah, but that was my deck, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm still perfecting this every day. It's very fun. I still run it the way it is, and I have been running it the way it is for like at least a week now. I don't think there's anything I would change except maybe cutting Heart Earth Dragon and Heart Earth from the extra, and maybe just this out of the main deck and making it just 40. But for now, 41 cards actually works just fine, and that when I'm playing singles and it happens to be Cosmo, I win. You just gotta learn how to play the deck. You can't just like make a deck and expect it to be good just because like someone says it is. You gotta get to know it. You gotta get to play it. You gotta change it up and put your own text in there like that you want, that you would feel are the best for your playstyle. An example of this is my whole little counter fairy thing. Instead of lusters and investing in lusters, I decided to use what I had. I decided to put counter fairies in. So I had 3 Ariadnes I pulled, and then I pulled 2 Alti Providences, which are very good. I think these are better than Solemn Strike, not because of the cost. Solemn Strike is only better because of the cost. It's only more expensive because of the cost, guys. But guess what? Alti Providence stops everything. It stops more than Strike does. Spells, traps, anything. And it's a counter trap, so you can actually counter to someone's counter trap with Alti Providence. As long as you got Ariadne on the field, it's pretty much extend handshake and you win. And then the 2 Scoldings I had from Mega Pack 15, of course, very good card. And then these 2, like these 4 cards stop mass pendulum summons, and these 4 right here stop just anything. So yeah, it's a very good system, I think, and it works great for me. I wouldn't change it. I would just make them Solemn Strikes. That's about it. So yeah, and upstarts are also attack from me. You want a lot of draw power in this deck because you need all the consistency that you can get. You need to get your combo pieces as fast as possible, or else you're just gonna get outplayed. But yeah, it's been SettleBlizzy. Remember to follow me on Instagram if you don't already. It's at SettleBlizzy. Same as my YouTube name, no spaces. And yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day or night or whatever, and have fun. All right, that's what the game's about. Peace.